Yeah.
Mine's a 0.
So my mists, I have a rating of 250 because my best tyrannical is a 15 timed, and my best fortified is a 14 timed.
Okay, that's
Mine, mine just says new season.
because
Click
you
the
haven't done
bottom
one
of
yet.
that,
You haven't done one yet. That's why.
But
What?
like,
and
I have.
the
There's a
next
button.
one should be a 0
There's a button. You're using
at the bottom.
LVI, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a
Cool.
button hidden between the middle two dungeons, and it's a bug in LVI's thing. So see
Oh,
where
I
the
have it in
dungeons.
LVI.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I've
have
ran into it in a couple alts.
I have LVI disabled at the moment because I don't have a profile, and I'm not going to sit down through that again.
True.
But as a tank, I don't think it would be that big of a deal to jump into a Mythic Plus.
I think we got 2 tanks, you and Blades, right? And then healers, Sturm and... If Sturm's up for it, and I think... Rin's
Ren would
coming.
if he was on, yes.
Yeah, Ren already has his KSM.
True.
He found a group and they just like bash through it.
So 6 DPS. If Blades, grab your DPS and let's go.
Okay.
Do we have the second healer? I mean, I already have KSM and everything, so I can sit out if we don't need a second group.
Oh, you can just wait for the second healer. Sturm, if you want to take head with 5th, then.
Yeah, just whisper me.
I'll go with the second group because I'm probably going to be holding people back.
My God, the Blizzard frames. Can you move the Blizzard frames as they are? The party frames?
No. Not
Yes.
with an add-on.
Yes.
Can you? Now they changed that, I guess.
Yes.
You can turn them off.
Hmm.
As whichever group wants me, just tell me.
I
I don't need it, but I'd like to improve my score a little bit on my mage, so I'll wait for the second group.
I have 2 DPS slots.
I'll go.
Who was that? Was that like?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm indifferent as to whether I go with you or with Blade. It's just if someone else wants to go with you, they can. If not, I'll go with you.
Well, it sounds like it's between you and Greg.
Okay.
Cranky, you want to go with them?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. I'll just go with the second group.
Okay. I'm gonna go to TOP and drop my key. No, Ouroboros. You can do it in Ouroboros now. Yeah, I forgot they added that.
So what you got, a Theater of Pain? You said?
Yes.
Okay.
Fortunately, all my like mouse over things are on macros instead of like linked to add-ons. So I have all those.
I just realized this is going to be the first time that Ark actually sees me on my Death Knight.
Yep.
Your main?
Yeah. Because last time he was rated with us when I was actually on one of my mains, it was actually my Paladin before I swapped to DK.
See, there's gotta be a way to move the bars because in the standard interface options, there's a reset position button.
Been so long since I've done it, I'm trying to remember how.
I genuinely can't find anything.
Nothing in the interface?
No, like if I click
What?
my character, my frame, there's a move
Kink?
frame tab that says unlock frame and then reset position. All that.
There's nothing on a display or.
You want to move the party frames, right?
Yeah.
I think, if I recall, there's an option to make it appear as raid frames,
There is.
I
It's in the
have that, yeah.
interface.
and then you can move the raid frames.
Unless there's like an anchor that I can't see.
Oh,
Why
invite me
don't you
to.
share your screen? So
I was gonna say, or invite me to the group real quick.
My group
Well,
is full.
that'll convert it to a raid, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can unconvert it in a minute because the raid's the only way I'm going to be able to see it. Because I'm not in a group, so I can't tell you what to do if I can't see where it's at. If that makes any sense.
Stream for a second. There you go. So the bar along the left-hand side of the screen. Next, yeah, pop that out, and then there is lock.
Yeah, you need to unlock it and then you can move it around.
Yay! There we go. Just so I can see them. I don't like looking up in the corner. Oh, why are they so small? They just got smaller.
You
Oh, I
go.
didn't save.
Well, I was going to say, if you go into the raid profile thing on the interface, you can adjust the size of them too.
You stare. Come click this.
I'm almost there.
Grim, you want to heal on your monk? Rin's not replying.
I do not.
Okay.
I mean, they're probably just having trouble getting the kids down.
There's going to be a lot of me talking and forgetting to hit push to talk, so I apologize.
Where's
Can you set it on voice activate?
Well, you weren't here earlier. This is apparently my brother's microphone like picks up all the key clicking. I'll see if it changes.
If you are fast enough to do so.
I'm not confused down. Hell with it.
I was thinking about waiting to the second group just so that they had a hero, but that could be decision-making disorder for hours with those guys.
Testing. Okay. Can you hear these clicks?
Nope.
Not at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
drop it a few.
it's pulling teeth trying to get Grim into a Mythic Plus. It's kind of annoying.
Sorry. You're actually a little quieter. What did you say? Pulling teeth, trying to get Grim to what?
Trying to get Grim into a Mythic Plus. Okay, so I just turned down the mic sensitivity. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I dropped it to 80%.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's in Mythic. Yeah, there we go.
Pedestal's here.
Okay, so you don't need my hero? Oh, no, I guess not.
No. We've got hero covered.
Just in case.
What is spiteful? Okay, just mind the extra ads that pop up and I hate Grievous. But oh well. Okay, let me think about this.
What does
Drop
Grievous
up.
do again? Quick refresher. Grievous,
It's just a healer thing,
Okay.
mainly.
You take increasing stacks of damage. And I believe how it works is a direct heal will drop a stack.
Oh, so
Okay.
increased damage over time until healed.
Just
Okay.
try not to get hit. And hang on, let me. I am in Resto Affinity, so I should have Ursul's. I have Swift Mend.
Spiteful, the ones that you can just kind of ignore and go past. They'll eventually despawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll target one person, so as long as you're paying attention to not get hit by that.
Right.
Okay. I can.
But yeah, if we keep kiting stuff around, it should work out. All right.
Got food, new weapon oil.
I'm sure I have.
Fresh flask.
Where's my oil? Okay, there's my Shadow Core oil. I think I'm out of flasks. Yeah, I used my last one. Oh well.
Is it just flask of power?
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you one.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
I guess somebody else got you.
Do you need a flask?
No, I got it. Thank you.
Anybody
Someone,
else?
I didn't pay attention, but someone tossed one at me.
Light, do you have a flask?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that's cute, Alex.
Are you skipping this first
4,
little pat?
3,
Nah.
2,
Okay.
1.
You hit the pull timer and it does like a doorbell sound.
Welcome, one and all.
Oh, I like that add-on.
It seems these monsters think they can compete with the best combatants in all
Dispel.
of Blackford. I'll believe it when I see it. Either way, this should prove entertaining. Bring in the challengers.
Interrupt. Dispel.
Before we pull, I have to move the target frame. I can't see anything. It's way up in the corner.
That's not good.
Okay.
The shade? Did you get hit by the shade?
Plus, this is a fortified week, so mobs are gonna be tough.
That first pack is always a headache.
Let the bloodshed
I should have looked at. Dang, I should have looked at mana.
Which one first?
The decapitator, I think.
Dispel boss. Dispel boss. Dispel boss. Dispel boss. Dispel boss.
Stunned and boot.
Dispel boss. Dispel boss.
You're safe where you're standing.
Dispel boss.
I get. I don't have a lot of interrupts.
Dispel boss.
Stunned.
Dispel boss. Run out.
I will not be.
Damn it. Every time I put down a ring.
Dispel boss. Dispel boss. Dispel boss.
So have we gotten a confirmed end to the season yet?
Nope.
Okay.
What a disappointment!
That's not boding well for the last boss.
How unexpected!
I hate this last boss with a passion.
Now that the preliminaries are over, the real
I truly believe there's too much going on with it. Okay, pull the executioner. Everybody gather up.
I'm still floating. For whatever reason.
Run that out. Hey, Arlo. You don't expect me to be throwing that toy right now.
Press the wrong thing there.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw Walkers.
Which. Oh. You're not in Bear Farm.
Nope. 1 sec. Is this? Nope.
No, it's the. Yeah, this way. The way.
Yeah, I thought there was one where you could go in and pull
Yeah,
the
you kill these
commander.
3 guys and then you grab the commander.
And then what? You go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Despite flipping out.
Or use your defensives. Line of sight the commander over here. Back inside.
Beware. You approach a powerful servant of the
He's
Jedi.
gonna pull everyone in, so.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
Alright, now we can go do. I don't think it matters which is the other wing you do.
Nah, I did this one last time. I'll pull this in chunks.
Mortal lives are so fleeting, so fragile.
Don't any necromorphs, do we?
Not today, no. Oh, well, I meant me. Run from that. Okay, run from the shades.
Interrupt.
I'll grab the Guardian, not the Commander, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna run. I was thinking about it, and then I'm like, without Flame Guy, we're gonna run out of room. What's this Soulstorm? Never mind. I'm gonna say it doesn't seem to be giving me Grievous. That was. I shouldn't have said anything.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Like, how did. It's like a called shot for being wrong. Alright, I have first interrupt.
Evil lurks nearby.
Third.
Expel it with haste.
I got next.
Well fought. Now claim its power as your own.
Puddles don't hurt once you kill him.
Okay, I'm crossing. Watch the Spiteful. Do you have any interrupts or anything for it? Oh, it spawned outside of my Ursuls. Crossing.
That's evil on those little platforms.
Yeah. Oh, the last platform? I'm already anticipating.
It's gonna suck.
I guess try to. I don't know which one's the. Yeah. Raid. Raid. Soulstorm. Help your defensives. Got him. There you go.
The trick for the next platform?
Shade. No. Are you talking about like going off to the side?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Which one?
Just watch.
Left.
You can shift to the left and kill the maniacal soulbinder.
He's easier than the two tornado guys.
Yeah, is it good for percentage?
Yeah, get you the same amount of numbers.
Okay. Just make sure you don't walk into those dark speakers. I'm gonna Earth Souls once these guys start to go down, and so just kind of run back the path that we came in. We'll get pulled back to me. Get the necrotic volley. Cool. Okay.
Shit. Had a low health and he spawned right next to me.
Interrupt.
Okay, start running away. These guys can be CC'd as far as I know.
Yep.
Oh no. Son of a... Well, that happened. Every group I've ever been with that tried to do the skip has pulled the middle. So
Now, if you don't pull it, we're good.
I can stealth. Why don't I just do that?
That'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Light is not here either yet, so.
Oh, he can invis.
You can invis, yeah. Hashtag just mage things.
Right.
Is there one here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Going through. Good luck. I'm popping everything for this. I'm saving a cooldown for the volley. There we go. Watch the tornado.
Watch your step.
Curse, I think I
Watch your step. Watch your step.
just stay there, don't take them.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Hop out. Heal this.
Watch your
Never mind, yeah. If you feel like making your way over here. Just for DPS. I was gonna say we could kill this guy and then run over and
Watch your step.
We'll take it or not.
Watch your step.
shoot, I didn't res Sturm. Go ahead and release. I'm clicking the thing so you'll port right over here. These frames don't... I always have it set so the frames are solid when I'm within range of people, and then they dim when I'm out of range. And the colors for the default frames are really Ambiguous? We might as well hero on this guy. Or do we want to save it for the meat guy? I'd like to have it up again for the final boss, and I have a feeling.
This guy's really not that hard.
No. Okay. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Your souls are mine to claim. Let your fears consume you.
Watch your step.
In my grasp.
Let's pay attention to the mechanics.
Run.
Rip your soul from your body.
Watch your step.
Let your fears consume you. I will rip your soul from your body.
Watch your step.
No escape for you.
Thank you.
Run and run.
Relinquish your soul. Perhaps I can make use of you later.
Watch your step.
Should both run to the same.
Possibly.
I will rip your soul from your
They were two side by side.
Yeah.
Alright, I have 1 battle res.
Watch your step.
no escape for you. I will rip your soul from your body. Let your
Watch your step.
no escape for you. I will rip your soul from your body.
Watch your step.
My grasp. Let your fears consume you.
Run.
Relinquish your soul.
Watch your step.
No escape for you. Does not end here.
Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the title!
You can blink through those chains, right? I think I read this somewhere. Like the soul shape thing.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna play this a little safe just because this really
Yeah,
sucks.
pull that guy by himself. And focus the sludge spear.
Yeah. Stack up if you can.
Everybody interrupt the same thing.
It's fine. I was trying to heal this earlier, my shaman, and it was impossible to heal once the guy ran in and started pulling. Getting 8 stacks of that disease is just stupid.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
What did we just use?
Are you serious?
Yep.
What the?
I thought that only happened in bugs. He's having a hard time keeping up.
No, it's really bad.
Well, what did you drop this to? 15?
It'll be a 14 after this. That's fine.
Alright, do you wanna... Alright, I'll switch over to my priest and heal it if you want to grab another DPS.
Alright.
Can't guarantee I'll do better, but
I don't know.
State your intent.
do my best.
I'm gonna jump up to the top and see what's up.
Yeah.
I just can't believe this. This is.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, they're all in a group.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, I was pulling as slow as. I mean,
Yeah,
that was as slow as
And normally I do too.
No. I'm pugging a healer too.
Seriously?
No.
So that's a pretty dick move.
Yeah, I'm a
The up-
dick. I'm not that big of a dick. But don't take that out of context. I can't even. Does he even have a thing here? Yeah. Okay.
What's the thing?
That's for me to know, and you to. No, his little mini map with all his little notifications are different than mine. So I'm like, does he even have like an
Okay.
LFD eyeball here?
Clicky, 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 clicky. Well, at least we already know what to expect, so we are.
Yeah. I wonder what healers Grievous is really bad for.
Probably desk.
Yeah.
Might be easier for me, or like a hot class, right? Than it was for Sturm. But then again, I didn't see. It didn't seem like Healing Rain was getting used a lot, and I didn't see Spirit Link at all.
Well, Healing Rain doesn't get rid of the.
It's not a direct heal now, but it saves you some time.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the? Okay.
What?
Do you have to reset, maybe?
Shouldn't have to for. Okay.
Oops.
Out. Can you summon me? Are you already in?
I haven't run in.
At ease.
The
I know I can
pug,
talk to the guy. Yeah.
the pug left.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, while you find a replacement, I'm gonna go take a leak.
Okay. We'll try it again.
It is an honor to bear the torch.
If you wouldn't have advertised that right
Use
away,
it to
huh?
light the braziers that call
Should
the
have
Yeah,
been
maybe I
flames
should
into
be
your
more
life.
optimistic, huh?
If you are fast
No. I was sarcastic. Being sarcastic because you said looking for completion. That's what you
Oh.
advertised, and you still like.
Yeah, I don't know. You can list for that stuff. I didn't know that was a thing you could actually list for.
Yeah, I noticed that recently too.
So completion still means
You're gonna finish it and get the
not time.
252.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a rogue. Yeah, let's grab a rogue.
Well, did they finish theirs? No way.
Yeah.
They did all the other bosses in that short amount of time?
They may not have gone the same route we did.
Hmm.
I'm gonna move my target frame. This is.
We're gonna summon that guy, or?
I did.
Oh, okay. And we're still standing here.
I don't know. I thought I went through. Someone click. Oh, likes clicking. Okay, he definitely has a summon. Okay, he's there.
I'm back.
Okay. Boop. Oh, 15 necrotic wake. I'm so.
It's still.
I like
Did you
necrotic
reset?
wake.
You did not reset, did you?
Just booted me
No.
out.
You know what? We could kick the. Oh, they probably all want to do this. Never mind.
It is an honor to bear the torch of challenge. Use it to light the braziers that call the great houses to the arena. If you are fast enough to do so.
Reset. Okay.
Okay, should be good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's gauge this thing.
Welcome, one and all, to the theater of pain! It seems these upstarts think they can compete with the best combatants in all of Mount Blackburn! I'll believe it when I see it! By the way, this should prove entertaining! Bring in the challengers!
That tantrum is what you really got to look out for. That's what Sturm was complaining about. I noticed all the grievous ones going out whenever there was a big AoE.
Yeah, I'm trying to just see the target moves through.
Oh shit, I got that.
Stunning. Watch the shades.
Another one on me. Somebody can knock it away.
I'm healing. Fortunately, tanks don't get targeted.
Alrighty.
Let the bloodshed begin!
Dispel force. Dispel force.
Okay, let's try to get these guys together.
Is this one boss that comes out every so often?
Yeah.
You have to target this one, otherwise it's gonna beat up on.
The assassin. For the longest time, I didn't see the assassin and didn't believe he existed.
Dispel boss.
And then you DPS.
Target you.
Ooh, that was like an insta-give.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you do about that.
The assassin?
Yeah.
Stun. You gotta use a hard stun on him.
Oh.
Didn't have anything like that.
Alright, I've got one ready.
Dispel boss.
Like, I'm gonna get you up.
On me.
You should be good.
Dispel boss. Dispel boss.
Mortal strike!
Run out. Dispel boss.
Can you move a little closer, like?
We can get an interrupt on that virulent guy, maybe? I can't tell whose interrupts are up. I don't have a...
Dispel boss.
There. We got a stun ready for the assassin.
Dispel boss. Dispel boss.
You throw it out and tape it when you're done, like.
Sure.
Oh, actually, I've got some food. Never mind.
Alright.
What a disappointment! How unexpected! It seems our little pups have some fight after all. Now that the preliminaries are
We didn't hero on that guy.
trials can begin.
Nope.
No.
It's... You know how many times I forget to hero when I'm on my shaman?
Yeah, I forget all the time when I'm on my mage.
I'm not joking. Every time. Back up.
Bad hunter.
I was still floating down, and then I was running in the wrong direction.
Is that a Night Fae thing that
I think
activates?
so.
Yeah, because...
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw-walkers.
Yeah.
So this way.
Yeah.
New challenges. Ah, we'll see how long they last.
So you
Yeah, I stunned it. You have a stun when I remember to use it.
approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
Yay!
What'd you do?
Yeah, if you don't get out quick enough, he does that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are you in the chains?
Yeah.
I thought he yanked you out.
I think he pulled me. I'll be honest. I was like face first, then a wall, and I didn't see what actually happened. But yeah, he pulled me in. It looked like I was the only one that had bindings.
Yeah, we are around the corner. He couldn't do it to us.
I thought I was around the corner too. Okay, that's.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
That's too bad.
Just take as much healing as possible.
Ye of little faith.
Oh.
Mortal lives are so fleeting.
Interrupt.
Fragile.
I have this.
Better get your butt back here.
Yeah.
Interrupt.
Oh, somebody else got the banner.
Yeah.
Not touching him, not touching him, not touching them.
Hello?
Huh?
Oh. I heard a system sound.
God, this is gonna hurt.
Just run away from the group. I've got Ursul's down. Well, I did.
Interrupt.
Can't see, man.
Okay, I'm running away from shit. Don't worry about it.
Alright, we're good.
You say that.
I really wish I knew what that sound was. Alright, big heals. Give the curse.
I just used my big heal. Kill him before he does that again, please.
Alright. Oh,
Shit.
Shade to the left. Shade to the right. 2 hits this time. Alright, I got first interrupt. Unless the rogue gets it. Alright. Okay. And I don't have a weak aura to tell me if the rogue and I are both on cooldown or not. You got next. No, I don't. I have next.
Well fought. Now claim its power as your own.
makes healing a hell of a lot easier.
I'm sure there's probably a good spot to cloak past, but
Need the numbers anyways.
yeah. Excuse you.
Oh, that one's on me.
If I get turned around, I don't remember which doorway to take.
Totally gonna power infusion the rogue here.
Oh, I've got cooldowns running.
Oh shit, that's me.
Soul Storm. I bet druids are not fun this week. Resto druid.
I don't know. I think they'd have it probably as easy as I do. I'm actually not finding this that difficult.
They don't have direct heals to get rid of the Grievous though. Unless the
Yeah, they do.
does I mean regrowth. Okay.
Yeah.
Swift mend if you're in a bind. Does I can't interrupt that.
Oh shit, that's bad.
That was
I'm gonna die.
Alright, I'm gonna stun this shit when he comes out.
Sammy Jeebus.
Alright, I got your heal.
Hurry up before the rogue dies.
Oh. There. I wonder if the initial heal from Wild Growth gets rid of it.
Some food. Oh.
Okay. I'm not in bear form. I should land and go right into bear form because I'm gonna die if I don't go into bear form.
It's going to bear form.
Boom. Oh, perfect.
Oh shit.
Watch your step.
Whoop. I got feared? Oh yeah.
Watch your step.
That volley. Alright, Spiteful Shade, I've got my Yikes.
Something bowl spear.
Yeah, it's the bone spear.
Yeah, we can eat the interrupts.
Come to release.
No, don't release. Just gotta get rid of these shades. fault for saying this isn't that hard.
Wrong.
I get to the platform, we're like, what do I do?
Oh yeah, I hate those little crap moments. All right, let's hero on this guy. Falling in 3, 2, 1.
Your souls are mine to claim. Let your fears consume you.
Watch your step.
No escape for you.
Run.
Rip your soul from your body.
It amazes me how much damage that draw soul does. Like I always thought a healer could just heal through it.
Not that easy.
I no longer hold that thought.
Watch your step.
Don't die on me like.
I'm trying not to.
Run out.
Did you not get your...
Go run to your guy.
Oh, what?
Your guy was running around and killing you.
But I understand. Oh, okay.
Explains why I couldn't heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains it. I was wondering why I was stunned.
I genuinely didn't notice until like there was no chance of you getting him.
Oh yeah, I could have swore I had stood in the hands.
Watch your step. Run.
I'm sorry.
Run out. Watch your step.
Use that on Mike. You don't have a cooldown, do you?
Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the title!
Focus into that. That's like slow motion when I see what's obviously several of those poison explosions about to go off and someone's standing in it. I just tried to ignore that. I don't have my Ursouls for 10 seconds. Everyone stack.
Oh, fuck you, lights.
See ya. Have fun. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, Arlo, I can't tell if you're gassy or you're pouting. Are you just making those sounds because you're bored?
Just repeat the sounds and I can tell you.
I would have to fart into the microphone.
I can imagine your brother using that headset afterwards.
Oh, we could still pass these guys.
No.
What?
There's two of those spears in here.
Two of the spears?
Sludge spears.
Oh, spewers. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That guy.
Somebody stop that shade, please. Thank you. Try this. I should totally get rid of
Disease? No. This shade. I can't do anything about it. Alright, everyone stay here.
The Mars dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source.
This is a terrible spot to. Whoop. I like how I default to like a submarine dive warning. I have an idea. Let's fight this guy in a narrow hallway.
The creature is slain. Now, claim its power
Explode
as your
like.
own.
Go.
Portable feeding trough. I never noticed that's what it was called.
Okay, stick with us. Come on.
Yeah, he's padding though.
Cool.
Grab what's his nuts too.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
It's not making this easy.
If you bring him down the ramp just a little bit,
Okay.
then when he faces this way to spew, it goes into the ramp rather than up it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Everyone stack up.
There's one of those sludge spears in there. That guy. Huh. Interesting.
One thing I miss about my brother being fire is he had Dragon's Breath. And just having another, like, AoE disorient in the group was amazing. But now, no one takes fire to the closest, as far as I know. And look, hero's ready. So let's use hero on this guy. It'll be up by the time. It'll probably be up by the time I get to the last boss. All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Run and tear. Open you up.
If you stand on the boss, you don't get yanked.
Yep.
I'll catch something good.
I did not know that. Oh no, I got knocked away! Oh no, I got hooked! We're good.
More spare barns.
Watch your feet.
Don't like the idea of a mob called oozing leftovers.
At an oozing dinner.
Gonna chop you up.
Oh shit, I got it.
Gonna chop you up.
Oh god, I hate you so much.
Let's do that just to stabilize.
Another trial down. Looks like we might have some real contenders here.
Make sure to save your cooldowns for the path after the next guy.
Yeah. Starts looking around for the door. Just run from this guy.
My blade will bathe in your blood!
Interrupt. Run out.
There's the pet.
Interrupt.
Oh, I'll be able to give you. Okay, fine. Here, no, you have to give it to me. I can't throw it if.
You're talking to the dog, aren't you?
Yeah, playing with my left hand, trying to take the toy from him to throw it, and he decides, no, tug of war. I'm just gonna let go as soon as this mob's done, dude. Have to drop it. Oh no, that one squeaked. Well, okay. Yep, that one squeaked. Ursul's down. They're gonna get pulled to me, I hope. AoE Sorian, 4 seconds. Here you go. Go get it.
Your bones will adorn my armor!
Ooh, that's a nasty little.
That was a good amount of damage. Drop your toy back. Here you go. Away! Wow. I forgot how much I hate fortified. Like Tyrannical's bad, but you feel just so impotent when the ads are that bad. Alright. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
You had best make this interesting.
Oh.
Before the storm.
Attack totem. Watch your step.
Can you match my strength? Fight for glory.
Like, I'm just kill me.
Fall before the storm.
Turn your back to him and sit down.
Attack totem.
Maybe you should kill me. Oh wait. Go.
Watch your step.
That's a great spot to come back.
Attack totem. Watch your step.
Match my strength.
Oh, come on. Okay, this time you die.
Okay.
Target you.
Last time something kept absorbing stuff.
Attack totem.
Ah, yes, like you are dying nicely.
Right, I'm much easier to kill.
Watch your step.
I remember the first time I did this and I went up against Dev, and the only reason I couldn't win was because Paladin shields.
Challenges have conquered the trials and advanced to the final round.
Which one?
Return to the
This was
Hey, we got a hero.
actually, this was close.
begin the main event. Soldiers of Maldraxxus, are you ready for some carnage?
Go.
Our rising stars now face the longest reigning
Now we have to
champion
look for
the
this.
Theater of Pain has ever known. Ordretha,
Yeah, I've seen other
Very good.
groups.
Empress.
They skip this first pack here because they kill it while they're waiting for the RP.
Oh, that's smart. Oh well.
Yeah.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Save the hero for like 40%, 50%, whatever it is.
Stay away from lands.
Buddy, I'll throw it in a second.
Run. Run out.
Stack on me.
Stay away from lands.
Swept into oblivion. Reality turns its ire against you.
Just stay away from the rift.
Stay away from
Magic
lands.
reaches the mortal ken. All whom you have slain, cry out for
Alright, go ahead, hero.
Stay away from
shall be
lands.
swept into oblivion.
Run.
Death itself demands your
Me. Right in the center. Just focus on her.
Stay away from lands.
Watch the charging. Not bad.
Yes! Ordretha has been defeated!
I got 57 for that.
59 for me.
Champions of the arena!
Alright. Buddy, drop the cake.
And glory
Or whatever this is supposed to be.
may you fight forever!
Oh, I never actually took the keystone out.
Can't throw if no let go. Come here. They got this for your birthday. I don't want to rip it.
Was that ringing again?
Sorry. Okay, so if I can manage. Hall's 13.
How much were we over time? 41.
Like
right?
3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
3 minutes and 48 seconds.
No, it's not bad.
I got Hall's 13, which I need. That's half of it. Okay.
I would do that.
I'm not gonna do it tonight.
Oh.
What you want? Here, go.
Yeah.
I always feel like he's talking to us. You know?
Yeah.
I do for a split second too. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I gotta call tonight too. But
I'll
if
be
you
around
guys
this
wanna-
weekend.
Yeah, I
I'll
would
do
love to
more.
do some. I would love to do some.
I have
just
to
get
swing.
better at it too.
I have to swing by my house on Friday, so I'm gonna download my Elf UI settings. So that's really rough where nothing's where you think it is.
Yeah.
Did Finn do that? Aw.
Good night, guys.
The dog has a gash on his nose. I'm thinking the cat did that.
A scratch?
Yeah, like a gash. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it bleeding or is it healed up?
No, it looks like it's scabbing.
Cats
Oh well.
do that. Cats really well. Anyways, thanks guys for doing this.
Yep.
At least one step closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Catch
Good
y'all
night.
later.
Yeah. Good night.
Night.
Thanks, Light.
Yep.